Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Witness to Disaster. This is a docu-series that follows it's a series of mini documentaries about the excesses of weather and just natural disasters that shake not just the earth and the buildings and everything else, but the lives of people that are affected by them. I've only watched the first episode. The first one is all about the Tuscaloosa tornadoes back in 2011. Something like 300 plus, 360, something like that, tornadoes in this series of just a few weeks just battered this area of the country, of the United States. And it just seeing all the devastation. Yes, when they set these things up, in order to make them more dramatic, they do these digital fake tornadoes to make it look like you're moving with the tornado through as it destroys the town. It looks awful, and it just feels like it's in kind of bad taste, because by the time you get to the end of the episode, you have watched people literally crying over the death of their mother, or their neighbor, or just anybody who just went to bed one night and never woke up because the building they were in collapsed upon them because of these EF4, EF5, these just tornado on top of tornado on top of tornado, and it's unsettling. Now, this is not for the faint of heart, but tornadoes are not the only thing that they focus on. That looks like that ship is in danger. I'm not sure. There's a Chilean mine rescue, which we've seen that on the news quite a bit over the years. California mudslides, that happened here in California every year like clockwork. There's a certain period of time. We also have the fire season as well, the mudslide season, just because of the way the rains hit or the lack of rain hits, and that creates one extreme or another in our environment. Portugal's hellfire, I don't know what that is, but the hellfire seems pretty bad. Everest avalanche, Mount Everest, and an avalanche on a mountain that size. And the lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Whether there's some sort of mystical reason for it, I doubt, but yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of ships that have gone down in those areas, and that's what this is probably representing. Yeah, nothing fun about any of these experiences. There's stories of triumph. There's stories of people surviving what seems to be almost unsurvivable. So it's not all bad news, but you get the idea of a community that literally is just devastated. At least, again, I've only seen the first episode, but tornadoes are they seem to be localized, but for this period of time in 2011, as they show in this episode, it's with real footage of people, some people, hiding their family inside a freezer at either a business or a kind of just a massive freezer. Just putting your kids and your wife in there. The kids are crying, the wife is praying, and you're there making sure the door stays shut. As the dad, I guess, that one of the guys. A woman just, working at a register at her restaurant, just getting ready to open up, and suddenly her head, the pressure from the tornado causes her head to have so much pain, her ears, that she just looks up and sees just this cloud coming towards her through the windows, and she tells her story of surviving this. She was being battered with stuff falling on top of her, to the point where she almost ignored the pain. She couldn't even comprehend the pain at the time. And as she was eventually found under the debris, she started screaming in pain because her pelvis was broken, of all things. She was battered head to toe, but still the idea, it's pretty dang intense. So not for the faint of heart. If this is pulling real footage as well of this devastation, and also of the tornadoes moving through that town, through those communities, and everywhere around Philadelphia, Alabama, or something, or Philadelphia, Mississippi. I don't know. It's that whole southern area where it's a tornado alley, people with mobile homes. I don't know why people still get mobile homes. I realize not everybody can afford a nice house in a nice, safe part of the country, but it just seems like you're asking for trouble by building a mobile home in Tornado Alley, because it's not so much that, oh, the wind's going to push it around a little bit. No, it's the fact that the wind can get underneath it and pick it up and throw it wherever it wants. It just seems unsettling to make that choice. Or have that as your only option, unfortunately, and for many people's cases. And there's other guys who are like, hey, you want to go chase a storm? And they jump in their truck and they shoot in their video, and they realize they got to turn around and head the other direction because they may not survive this. The footage survived, but I don't recall if they survived. I'm pretty sure they survived. But it was a close call. It was, again, it is unusual. And we get some feedback from certain meteorologists who were working during that time. One guy who'd barely been there a few weeks or a week. And suddenly he's just like, hey, by the way, everybody, get shelter, like wherever you can, underground somewhere that you are protected. Because when this is over, should this ever is over, everything's gone. Probably. It's not saying it that way, but when you have to plead with your viewers, assuming they still have electricity to watch your weather report, yeah, it means that it hasn't touched down yet close to them. It is an unsettling situation. I keep saying that. I realize. I'm sorry, but definitely check this out if you're looking for a real world type of terror, basically, and not treated like it's aliens or some sort of mystical ghosts are in this town. What should we do? No, this is real stuff. What can we do about it? I don't know. Can we help to do things to maybe follow science to change things, to make things so that these things aren't so common and don't get worse? Yeah, there's things. By the way, the narrator, John Guy Lewis, is so British, and he's got this very dark voice about how everything is coming to get you. The weather is devastating. He doesn't make it any better. he makes it all the more scary just to hear him tell it like he does. So yeah, he's an essential part of this episode. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. I think he's in every episode, but yeah, the one I saw, 173. 173. What do we got? Oh, okay, it's a movie. I have not seen this movie yet, but I wanted to see it when it came out. I just never did. I don't know if this is a Disney film or if it's a Fox film or what. But it's on Disney Plus now. We're going to be watching Ron's Gone Wrong. Well, Ron's Gone Wrong is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.